Well, here we are back in the lab. I'm bringing out little wizard that you saw a couple videos ago, if you've seen any of the videos. This one obviously kept all the paint because the paint looks great. Nice, beautiful blue Dietz color. Unknown on the age on this, but it's a very, very nice thick glass globe, but there's no markings on the top. But what I just picked up today, speaking of little wizards, is this little wizard. Look at the size of that fount. How about that? I wonder in ounces. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. But red globe. I don't know if this is original or a period or if it's homemade. We're gonna look when we go to clean it up. Got to be careful. Now paint here, great. Paint here, not. And I don't like super duper rusty things. This is no more than when I say rusty, I enjoy very much a very rusty lantern. It's a great challenge, but I do not enjoy rusty paint. So I am not going to keep this paint. I'm going to try. Oh, this one's got no Dietz on the crown either. Interesting. Interesting. What if the crown's a different shape than more common? Okay, so we're gonna clean this. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna get rid of the paint. I'm gonna go hit it with soap and water and a Scotch-Brite, and then dry it and take a look, reassess things, and then see what this globe looks like. Check out the burner and everything else. Actually, we can look at all the fun while we're here. Hold on. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. Ancient bugs. So, yeah, this is on the outside. This red is on the outside. Interesting. Okay. Good. Get those bugs out of there. Oh, look at all them bugs. Excuse me, bugs. Burner's a mess. That'll be a mess. Oh, all right. Came out. I'm sorry for not having you centered more often. Got the old school wick. More bugs. Something tells me the tubes on this thing are going to be full of bugs, because judging by the amount of these bugs, there's a nest. Maybe up in there? I don't see one. All right. So, let me check this out, and this looks structurally sound. Question is, factory paint. How much of a pain in the butt is that going to be? We will find out. This could stay in here. In the little spot for in-progress lanterns. And we'll get rid of all these bugs. And we'll go clean this baby up. All right. Okay, it's cleaned up and dried off. Went pretty aggressively on it with a worn out piece of Scotch-Brite. And when I say worn out piece of Scotch-Brite, I mean, a well-worn green scrubby. That's what I'm talking about. Less aggressive because there's no metal. No metal. So I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to take the globe guard and the crown off. And then we'll go put some stripper on it. I'm low on stripper. I hope I got enough to put a couple coats on this baby. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm encouraged as to how it's going to look. But I'm discouraged as to how rough the factory paint is to get off. So, all right, we're gonna go back to the sink. We're gonna put some stripper on it, and I'm curious also. I can't see the date code through this paint. Maybe this was a dipping process and the paint's a little thicker. I don't know. All right, yeah. Let's take a couple parts off here. Try to bring them up. Try to bring them up straight up without too much deforming. So I just go back and forth. And then once I got them elevated a little bit, I'll get out my trusty needle nose and finish the job. Okay. All right, don't see now that. Screw that one up a little bit. All right. Okay, cap is off. Good. Clean underneath. Okay, we got the globe guard. Pop these babies off here. These could be a real pain in the butt to put back to this resting state. To get all three of these tabs here, oh geez, sorry about that. To get all these tabs to go down flat all at once is really hard because they go against each other. You got to push them all down at the same time. Apparently, I mean that's the way it acts when you're trying to put them in, because you want to be pushing down on these when you put it back on. So you push these down, this one pops up. So it's hard. I think there's probably a tool with 3 feet on it that does that just right. And I want one of those, because I don't like making these look less perfect, putting them back on. I don't like there being marks from various tools. Almost there. There we go. There, see, that just keeps. Yeah, that's what you want. Okay. That'll clean up good. No problems there. All right. So we'll get this little baby up here so it doesn't end up getting lost in the sink or garbage disposal or something crazy like that. Okay. So we have our, oh, there's still a couple bugs. So now we'll, and I checked down the chimney. No bug nest. Might be in the tubes though. Just don't know. Okay, let's go put the paint stripper on this baby. All right. So while the paint stripper is working, we got these cleaned up on the large wire wheel. And the little areas, gotta fix that. Looks like somebody tried to jam on the burner, but I can fix that. But this, I'll get all these little parts. I'll get around the little corners with the Dremel. Just got the big chunks off with the big wheel. Clean that up, and a little steel wool on that. That'll shine up real nice. But yeah, I can make this look nice and pretty with the Dremel. So we'll do that while we wait for paint thinner to take effect. All right, these things cleaned up great, and I'm gonna hit these with some steel wool, and this with some steel wool, and they'll look nice and shiny. It is a 4-0 steel wool. I know that looks like a pile of crap or a thundercloud, but it still works in that condition. So we're gonna polish these little areas up, and then I'm going to go to the sink and check on the progression of the paint stripper. Okay, well, the paint stripper didn't do too great. A lot of that was just pure force with this small wire brush. Yeah, I mean, like the cap, it barely touched it. I had to go nuts with the brush just to break the surface there. But I don't have any more stripper. This is what I use, by the way. Very little left in there. So we'll just see the tank in there. Tank's clean. Good. And you can see the stressed metal there. Sides are fine, but you can see that was oxidizing underneath the paint there. So I'm gonna, I was gonna just take it into the lab and start going crazy at it with the wire wheel, but I'm gonna try what's left of this paint stripper, just this little tiny little bit, see if I can get some of these spots that are really tough, because I like to save myself. I don't have a whole lot of elbow grease left either, so. All right, let's crack on. Okay, so it's been some time. Looks like oh, good. Something's happening. Good. Every bubble you see is less wire wheeling, so that's good. All right, let's take the wire wheel to it, and I'll see you in the lab. Okay, well, this is after 2.5 applications, light applications of paint and varnish stripper. A lot of this was elbow grease getting this up. But you can see it. The big wheel is going to get a lot of that, a lot of it off. Just this pesky part is this chimney, which is a real pain in the butt to get at. In large quantities of work. Okay, good. I mean, it's going to clean up really nice. I know it. It's weird that these last 2 Dietz I've got have not had Dietz on the crown. I'm assuming that's what they did in after it went to Hong Kong for manufacturing. That's what I'm thinking, because there is no date code on this one, so. You look real close, there is no date code. Okay. All right, let's put her on a big wheel. Okay, power's back on. I had gotten the Dietz air pilot out for some light. Okay, let's get back to the wheel. Here, that's where we were, right? All right. So we've had it on the wheel, as you can see. I got what I can get with the wheel and its size and its setup. Basically, the outside of the tubes, outside of the fount, and the chimney on the outside. So I have these inside areas. So yeah, so the top of this whole top of this thing needs work, but you can see it's in the corners and the cracks. They're very popular areas for this stuff to collect that I couldn't get at with the wire brush, the handheld wire brush, or the big one. And here we are. We got some nice warm flame from the number 8. Okay. And we'll move on to Dremel work now. All right, making some really good progress with this. It's just a little tiny nooks and crannies to get in. You see little specks of blue here and there, but yeah. All right, almost done with the little tiny nitpicky. Look at that. Yeah, that drives me nuts. So, all right, we're going to keep at it. All right, well, that's about as far as I get it tonight. I'm going to, oh, looks like it's lit. Look at that. Oh, freaky. All right. It's, I gave it a rub down with some steel wool after hitting it with the Dremel and the wheel. These super duper cheap Dremel bits that I got from Amazon are falling apart literally 30 seconds. Boom. All the little quills have flown out. They're stuck in my hair. They're stuck to my face. They're stuck in my clothes. So I can go take a shower and have some dinner and boom. All right, we'll continue this tomorrow. And tomorrow will come up just like that. And just like that, it's pretty much done. Pretty much done. The globe cleaned up nice. This is on the outside, this red, and it's got kind of a milkiness coming through it, but I'm not going to try to scrub it off. Don't want to scrub off whatever that is, that finish. But all the corners are gotten in, and I did treat it with some CLP, which stands for Clean, Lubricate, and Protect. It's like a WD-40, but it's made for like gun enthusiasts. I don't own any guns, but it was recommended to me, and that's what we're using. So, looks great. All right, there she is. That's a little glamour shot. All right. And thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for watching this restoration of this wonderful large fount, Little Wizard by Dietz. Okay, till next time, don't you go change.